Okay, you guys, so this is what I was watching this morning with Boogie, and I believe this is one of the guys from ePro, and I will put the link in the description. This is what I was talking about. I want to be able to show you guys things that I also see, content that people that have been with me from the beginning have watched me for, things that I find interesting. So, here we go. This guy was late coming to the picture. Boogie right down here, which is the one at the bottom. Boogie is the newly signed artist to Slim Shady Records, and he's been waiting for the guy that's on top to connect with him. So he kind of gives him a little bit of razzing, just kind of like, yeah, I was on time. I'm eating my Apple Jacks now, so, you know, what's up?
My bad on the delay, bro. We good.
Yeah, man. I was on time. Y'all niggas late.
Hey, listen, it was a little misunderstanding over there, man.
Nah, it's
Hey,
good.
we good though. Hey, so look, for those who are just tuned in, we're gonna get this Instagram live started. I go by Buzzy Baker, the person I'm with. Of course, he just dropped his debut project.
It's lit, man.
Everything's for sale, man. Literally everything is for sale.
Big time.
Everything.
Big time.
Signed Interscope, signed at Shady Records. We got Boogie on the line. What's up, Boogie?
Man, how you doing, man? Thank you for having me, man. I'm still mad at the Rams lost yesterday. Still got my hat on.
That's dope.
Hey, listen, look, you know, I'm from DC, so I'm more of a Redskins fan.
No, actually,
I'm
actually,
from
I'm
LA
a, I'm a Redskins fan too, cause I'm a blood. But I was just going to LA because it was just cool to do at the time.
Hey, look, but they wasn't, I feel like LA was a little bit nervous or something. I don't know what's going
Man,
on.
you can't bet against Tom Brady, man. Well, I ain't
No.
winning no more. I lost the money, so I ain't betting against him no more.
Nah, but, hey, is your
Hey,
screen frozen
fuck
or
that.
is it just,
Nah, I probably, my shit ain't frozen. You can't see? You can't see me?
nah, your screen
Can you
is
see me on
frozen.
that one? Yeah, the homie said he see me on his. That's just your shit.
So maybe it's just mine.
Hey, yeah, fuck the NFL though. I think somebody said that. Shout out to my nigga Kaepernick.
Nah, end of the day, yeah. Shout out to Kaepernick. We still stand with Kaepernick. So let's get it started, man. Last year, you had a great year, bro. You know, from the Snickers ad to
Mm-hmm.
being on tour with Black. But I want to start off with the Snickers ad, bro. So how did that even come about?
Random. I was in the studio working on something totally different. Some nigga called me, like some director nigga, and was like, "We fuck with your music. We think you'll be good." They had me send in a little audition. I just rapped real quick, and then they fucked with me. The next thing I know, I was in Lincoln with Old John at his house.
I am so
This
sorry.
nigga got
Oh, this
carpet
is
on his bathroom floor. It's the richest shit I ever seen in my life, bro.
That's some
richest.
boss shit, bro.
Yeah,
I
like
like
what
the
if you
rich.
miss when you pissing? You just all on pissing all on the carpet. You gonna get a new one every time.
And then you gotta vacuum the carpet instead of sweeping it when you cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah, that shit's wild. But yeah, shout out to Elton John, man. He the GOAT.
That's crazy. Yeah, so you just got off tour. It was you, Black, Tierra Whack. Who else was on that tour? Summer Walker. I'm trying to think. Was that it?
Yeah, no, well,
I went to the DC tour dates.
we went at different times. At first it was just me and Black. I only did the Australia dates with Black, and then Summer, and then picked up the other dates. Summer and Tierra picked up the other dates.
Yeah. So how was that tour, bro? Like just going through the tour
Uh,
experience and all
well,
that.
we like all family. Like I'm under the same like umbrella as Black and Summer already, so they're my people. So it was just like moving around with family. So that shit was fun as hell.
5-hour tea with caffeine
No
from green
way.
tea leaves. With 0 sugar and 4 calories, it's
There we go.
Yeah, man. Now I want to talk about the album, bro. So everything from this point on, we talking about the album because it's your debut project, and that's something that a lot of people don't get to experience that debut project. And
Man,
that's
it felt like my time was never coming. Let me keep it G. Yeah.
like, I mean, because a lot of people been waiting for you to drop, bro. Of course, I heard it first when you dropped the Oh My record, and I think I don't know where I was at. Maybe I was in LA or maybe I was in the club in DC and I heard it drop. And I'm like, yo, going fire. So of course I listened to your mixtape, First 48, but it seemed like it took you a minute to actually drop something. Like you being on Interscope, being on Shady
Yeah.
Records, you were like the first latest artist
Shout
that
out to
Interscope
K.
actually dropped the debut
And Michael
Yeah, it's
87.
crazy. I just it's a lot. It was a lot of frustrating nights in the studio for sure. A lot of days I felt like, man, I'm working for no reason. But I'm really a firm believer that everything about timing, God had it set up perfectly.
So
Maybe
true.
my head wasn't right. I ain't really figured out what the problem with me was, but I feel like it was perfect timing. I feel like I dropped at the perfect time, and the people around me kept me patient. And yeah,
Okay, now him saying that got me to start thinking, because a lot of people always come at Eminem sideways, talking about you don't know how to promote your artists, or Shady Records doesn't know how to promote artists. And what he just said was so telling. Boogie is wise beyond his years. You can hear music and know so much. You can hear music and know pain. You can hear music and know joy. When I listen to Pharrell Williams when he sings Happy, I never get tired of that song, because you feel this energy, you feel this positivity, and you feel that happiness. When I listened to that song the other day, I put on Buzzin' with 50 Cent, and man, you feel it. You feel that, you just get in it, and it's the same thing. You just know when it's right. And that's the thing about having faith, and that's the thing about having trust. It's so hard to do, and a lot of people, they give up their faith and they give up their trust, and they just force it, and then it ends up getting worse. And how many times have I been guilty of that? So many times. So I say that because when I started thinking back to how bad of a reactor I am, or how bad I would break down things, a lot of you guys were really cool to say, okay, you're not letting it play long enough to break down these bars. You're not giving it enough. You're not giving yourself enough to break down. And I'm like, okay. Because you guys know I don't like to do that, and I get really nervous doing that. So I started thinking about Soho. And as much as I love Boogie and his songs, because I've got every single that he's already released, I've already have it on my phone. When I started listening to it, I started thinking, or Rainy Days, I should say, I'm sorry. When M was rapping, and you know how M loves to throw everybody off, and shout out to Vinny, because I know Vinny's watching. It sounded awfully suspicious that everybody just all of a sudden focused on just that sheep line, but not necessarily looking at the dock and the pier and that sock in the mirror. Why is he throwing two different covers in the mix? And we all know that, and you guys saw my video from, I don't know, November, maybe late November, early December. And that sounds funny, but that's how long I've been on YouTube. That month and a half, that back last year. Because that's what Vinny does. Vinny theorizes what Eminem's going to do next. He likes to put together these clues, and it's almost a brain challenge to himself. And shout out to my Stan Army on Twitter. I think they put over 700 tweets just in the last day. So I'm not getting any of my tweets, because they have just been trying to estimate when Eminem is going to drop his next album. And Vinny figured it out himself and was just kind of bouncing ideas around with me. And he said, wouldn't it be something if not only the Slim Shady LP Part 2 comes out this month, but Bad Meets Evil Part 2 is an album on there. Not an album, but a track. Somebody is at my door. Doesn't matter. I got a camera. I told you guys that there's security around. So that being said, I know you guys are like, what is she talking about? Nobody said anything. Well, M doesn't have to ever, you guys know that he doesn't announce anything. So, let's get back to it.
I just want niggas to know what they signing up for. Don't think when you sign that your life just gonna change, that shit get easier, that you gotta stop working, shit get way harder. I promise you.
Hey, for sure. And the fact that you said timing, man, listen, timing is the key to everything. People think just by you seeing others doing something on social media, we feel like we stagnant and we not where we at in life. So
Yeah,
the fact
exactly.
that you just said that, a lot of people, it's hard to actually grasp that whole
Oh,
concept.
yeah, and then it's tough for rappers to not compare themselves to other rappers all the time. Even my homies, like homies that's like more established than me, it's not like you hating on them, but you feel like you want to be there with them, or you feel like you're good enough. So you just got to keep believing in yourself, keep working.
For sure. So let's talk about this album cover, man. Of course, in the record, you was tired of
I'm
questioning
gonna forward it
yourself,
a little because
saying you want to
it's
get
supposed to
murdered
be.
already.
A lot of them songs wasn't even done yet. Like
A commercial.
Hey, so do you think we
I
can
should have
try and
known.
get a cat to ride a skateboard?
We could try. You know who can skateboard? Dolls.
LOL, SMH wasn't done. Swap Me wasn't done. A couple other songs. I'm not sure what other song wasn't on there. Yeah, but he loved it. The songs I had, but I still in my heart knew I had to do Minutes More Dangerous. He
He's
fucked with
talking
that
about Eminem
because I only make the best.
listening to some of his music.
And that's what matters, bro. So a lot of people want to know, when are the physical copies dropping?
That's a good ass question. I didn't know niggas still cared about that shit. I
Hey,
thought
look,
everybody.
I didn't either, bro, because I got a whip that don't even have CD players no more. So I'm
Yeah,
like, I mean, what do we do? Do we just like buy actual
I
book
guess
to
we. I
get
guess
the
I'm gonna have to
physical?
holler at niggas about getting physicals. I honestly never even cared enough to ask about physicals. I've been so caught up in the moment that my album finally came out. So yeah, figured it. Weird.
Let me see.
Okay, so
Somebody
when
said, can we expect a Thirst 48 Part 3?
so people are asking questions.
He
The
like
only-
Juice WRLD though. Shout out to Juice WRLD.
D12. Okay, the only thing that I care about, I don't know if you guys care about. You guys, it's a 20-minute interview, and you guys can watch this on your own time. Is when they ask him about the verse that Eminem spits, what he feels about it, and I love his reaction. And also, Boogie says this: I'm tired of talking about Eminem. I loved it because that's something that I would say. I would so say that because you guys would not expect it, or maybe you would, knowing me, but that just goes to show you how comfortable he is around Slim Shady and Eminem as a person. But you know that low-key made Eminem laugh because that's just the kind of person and joker that Eminem is. So I'm trying to find that part for you guys, but if you guys were kind of confused about where I was going with the whole album thing, Vinny and I and all the stands, like there's like 40 of us. I think I'm the only girl, which is hilarious. Hint, hint, Jay Green, we got to talk to Debating Eminem because he's like the head chief guy for that meeting last night. They're trying to figure out who's going to be next to take over, because obviously M's not going to be around forever. And these are closed meetings on Twitter. These are not for everybody to go and read. These are behind the scenes. And Vinny and I will discuss every lyric, every word, every breakdown. And that's something that Jay Green knows a lot about. And Vinny. So when the doc is my peer and also the sock in the mirror, and everybody keeps bringing up cover art, if you look at the Shady EP, there's a doc and there's a pier because the car with Kim in the back, there's a doc and a pier. You look at the other, I'm sorry, that was the Slim Shady album. And then you look at the EP, the Shady EP, and then you see where his fist is in the mirror, and there's, he socked it, fist in the mirror. So why would he name those two things? Are we going to get a Slim Shady LP 2? I'm thinking so. And the first time we ever got a Bad Meets Evil song or track was on the Slim Shady LP. So maybe we're not going to get a full album like we were thinking with Royce da 5'9". Maybe it's just going to be a track. These are all just theories that I'm throwing out there. Just theories. So maybe with that whole F what you heard, maybe M threw that out there to make sure that everybody was going to stick to that line and not focus on anything else. I don't know. He's just like that. I'm just saying.
Alright, wait, y'all going too fast. I don't know how many questions I went to. It was like 3.
I don't care. Keep going. We good.
Alright, somebody said, when you dropping the song with Kendrick?
Soon, hopefully. I don't know.
Another
Hey guys,
commercial.
This is
My
Cool
fault.
from Artist Till Death. He's using stone coat, countertop epoxy, and different additives to.
It's real life. Let me see.
Boom.
Straight like that. My man said, don't ask him no more.
Right here.
Keep going. We good.
Alright, somebody said, when you dropping the song with Kendrick?
Okay, we'll leave it right here.
Soon, hopefully. I don't know. The song ain't happened. That'll be great if I get a song with that. But your guess is my guess.
Alright, for those who don't know, what is your story on meeting Eminem?
Yeah, Harry family. I'm just playing. My thing. But I was just at home chilling. My A&R called me and said Eminem like you. Then I went to Detroit and met him, and then I was signed to him.
He's all smiling.
Straight like that. My man said, don't ask him no more. Let me see. Where did you get your inspiration from?
My life, everything I go through. I'm best when my heart is broke. So I was just blessed to get my heart broken in the process of this album so I could make these songs. That sounds so dark, but it's facts.
It's real life. Let me see. Alright, well, I mean, that kind of answered that. You kind of really said that in the last question, though. They said, what happened to that song that you posted on Instagram and you teased everybody with?
If it's the Tell Me song, I don't know who made the beat. If my A&R Tim Glover, you go to Tim Glover Instagram, he gave me a beat and don't know who produced the shit and then share me how. I wanted to get on there too. So now y'all know. Stop asking me.
Alright, let me see. I'm gonna pick 2 more, y'all. Y'all going a little bit too fast, though. We ain't gonna talk about the government shutdown. It's already open. It's back open, so we good.
Niggas getting paid again?
Niggas are getting paid again, brother. They getting paid again.
Come on.
When are the tour dates dropping?
Soon. Stay locked in on my Instagram. Like, show me in the next couple of days. You might see something.
One person put, Boogie, it made me feel like I got shot in the intro to your album. That's funny.
Alright, cool. This is a good one. This is the last one. Was it planned to have a Skydive 1 and 2 on the album?
No, it wasn't. That shit just happened and I was like, they fit each other. I didn't know which one I wanted to keep at first, so yeah, Skydogs 1 and 2 came.
For sure. All right, so my last one is before we wrap it up, bro. Since the album is entitled "Everything's for Sale," what's some things that you had to sell at a point in time where you didn't have money just so you could make some money?
Man, I had to sell my mini MacBook that I was recording on because I promised my homie Weeder, who in jail right now, I promised his baby mama some money. Um, and Weeder did so much for me. So this was like last year, maybe a year and a half ago. I had to sell my MacBook for like $150 because I was broke. Boom.
Straight like that. I remember I had to sell my what did I sell? Man, I sold a lot of shit when I was in school though. But I sold my Xbox One that my mom gave me as a gift because I needed some bread, and I stopped playing that joint. I don't even know how much I sold it for. Yeah, but she paid for it, so it's all good though. But hey, bro, I want to appreciate you for
Man.
taking the time out to do this Instagram live interview. You know what I'm saying? If you
Hold up.
Free 21. At the end of the day, regardless if he born in UK or not, he's still from Atlanta. Period.
Yeah, like nigga, stop playing with me. Nigga, weird.
Let's see. Somebody said, can we expect a Thirst 48 Part 3?
Thirst 48 Part 3. That's a good question. It won't be about that one person. It was about somebody trying to sue me in one of them songs from.
That's crazy. Someone trying to sue him.
Where you located? Where you at? You in New York?
Nah, I'm in DC.
Oh, you can get there, DC.
Yeah, I'm in DC, bro. So next time you're in DC, or next time I'm out there in LA, definitely gotta link up.
He doesn't say anything to that. He's like, telling you, he keeps it 100.
All right, one person said. I was like, I have a question though.
Hey, Boogie.
It says,
what does your son think of your music?
What's your love like while being up and coming up? I guess that makes sense though. But then
what's my love like being up and coming?
Yeah.
I'm just now learning to adjust. At first, I was stupid on tour doing dumb shit, you know, the normal rapper shit. But now I'm chilling. I'm staying faithful as long as I'm in this relationship. I'm tired of it.
Good.
Staying faithful is the key to success. Of course, everybody wants to know your intake on the whole 21 Savage situation.
Free 21. I don't think none of that shit funny. And niggas getting took from his family. Niggas making jokes and memes. If I see any nigga I follow making a joke of that shit, you're getting unfollowed. West Side. Free 21 Savage.
West Side.
Free 21. At the end of the day, regardless if he born in UK or not, he's still from Atlanta. Period.
Yeah, like
where in the damn is that question?
I see about getting that on the putting that on the wall, or just having that whole.
Okay, it might be right around here.
Moment, you know.
Mhm. That'd be fire. I do want to do vinyl. Vinyl seem more fire than CDs. Hey, can you come out, Janae?
Nah, for sure. Hey, so look, so this is what we gonna do.
What we on?
I don't know if you can see people comments on here, but I'm allowed like the fans to ask a question. Either you can pick a question that you see.
No, you pick them because I don't want to be putting my face all close looking for the question because I got bad eyes.
All right, cool. So everybody that's on the live right now, ask a question.
Here, you call him a hoodie? Dude, that's not hoodie.
And I read all the questions. Just make sure they're good questions.
You know?
There's two boogies. There's Boogie with the hoodie, which is what is his name that just attacked Tori? How come I can't remember his name? I don't know why I can't remember his name, but anyway, there's a Boogie with the hoodie, and he's from New York. This Boogie is Compton. This is the one that like total West Coast king.
Next time you're in DC, or next time I'm out there, LA, definitely gotta link up.
I can't. Well, I know why I can't remember. This is making me nuts.
Alright, one person said. I was like, I have a question though.
There's
What
Boogie
they say?
dancing.
It says, oh, what's your love like while being at home?
Come on.
Oh, I guess that makes sense though.
You know, I'm not putting music out
Don't you dare commercial.
there
Don't
that's
you?
toxic or something that I'm lying about. You feel me? I want everybody to stay true to their story, no matter what it is.
Nah, for sure. So were you eating mom's spaghetti in the video though? That's what
Were you eating
everybody.
mom's
I
spaghetti?
don't even like spaghetti. I don't even know who spaghetti that was. We had it at the
Because they're
video.
asking, because you
That
know
shit was
Eminem owns a
nasty as hell.
restaurant because of his line of mom's spaghetti and 8 Mile. So they're
Yeah,
asking, were you
I was
eating
capping.
that
I was
spaghetti?
capping. Damn, my cereal getting soggy. Fuck.
Hey, I don't even like cereal though.
What? Almond milk with Applejack?
Bro, I started eating dry cereal. I think like it might be.
Nah,
This is the kind of, you know what?
Dry cereal.
I wish I was able to go and interview these rappers. 'Cause I'm telling you, I'd probably get 50 questions out of them before the interview was over. Not 10.
Bro. So of course, you know, Eminem is on there, and a lot of people was talking about that one line.
Here it is.
And the record of I wanted to talk about when you first heard him say that line. Like, what did you think?
Man, I'm with the GOAT. I'm with anything him do is fire. And that's all niggas gonna hear from me. Shady gang.
Gang, gang.
My man said like a shepherd having sex with a sheep.
Yeah, he barred up on you niggas. Fuck what you heard. He barred up on you niggas. Fuck that.
Love it.
So, of course, I know you had to play.
That's it, guys. If you guys want to hear the whole thing, not messed up how I did it, I will put the link in the description. I love you guys. I'm off to go pick up my kiddos, and I will hug them for you because they are super squishies. Oh my god, they're so cute. One of these days, I'll have to put them on here so you guys can see them because they're so cute. And I'm not just saying that. They really are with their little glasses. Okay. I was going to leave and let it keep recording because I paused this thinking that that meant everything was paused because I'm savvy like that. But I love you guys and see you in a little bit.